Hey YouTube, this is Kelly Love and I'm in Cincinnati, Ohio. I am in zone 6 and I'm out here walking my yard, watering plants, checking things and making sure everything is okay. And I wanted to show you my first ever spaghetti squash. And I have another little one growing. So, oh, that's one in here. Look at this. Right in here. And then there's another one. Another little baby up here. So it's coming along. I'm looking forward to getting some more on here. Got some cucumbers in here too somewhere, but so many leaves. Kind of hard to see where they are, but it's a, let me look, I'm trying to dig. There's one down in there. I don't know if you can see it, but there's one. Here, trying to see right in here. And there's some more in there, but I can't get to them because it's so leafy. But anyway, it's a few of them in there. A couple of them growing. Let me see. Itty bitty ones on the vines in here. And let me see. It's kind of hard. The bug's kind of bugging me too, but anyway, I'm hoping to see more soon. I'm trying to stay consistent with my watering and my fertilizing, and man, this is some work. I do plan on doing this on a bigger scale next year, and maybe even extending as I do it this season. But there's another little one, a little squash going back here, if I got the camera on right. But anyway, hopefully you can see it. My little strawberries, they haven't come out yet, but I know it's probably gonna take a minute, but they in there. These are potatoes that I've had growing since the end of February. And I know I had potatoes in there because some have actually raised above soil level, but I'm gonna just let them stay in a little longer. These are the marigolds that I planted, and they just bushing up like crazy. And my beefsteak tomato, trying to shade it just a little bit to keep it from curling up and drying on me. It's been doing pretty good so far, and there's several tomatoes in there that's growing. And I got some hot banana peppers down here. I just noticed, I didn't know they were in there. And the peppers haven't come out yet, but I know some going to start coming out. I do see one little tiny one there, but I can't get the camera in there to really see it yet. But my other marigolds in here, and I'm happy to see some type of production going on. These are plants right here that I had to take. I had to move, and I don't know where they're going just yet, but I think I'm gonna put a couple of them over here near this arborvitae. And I don't have any in-ground watering set up, so we're just kind of hooking up all the holes and connections that we have, spreading them around. We didn't do it at first, but now that it's getting harder for me to water everything, we pulled all the hoses up and went ahead and connected them all. And he's gonna come out with something else so I can situate it. So anyway, I'll probably put a couple of those junipers here on each side of this arborvitae and make sure that I space them well, because those will get pretty big and eventually touch. So I think I got them spaced out far enough where they'll all have breathing room. And right now, I just threw some pots together, waiting for them to kind of fill in, and took some scrap creeping Jenny around and just kind of poked it in spots until it grows and fills in, and some super petunias. And this is my sunshine ligustrum. I got 2 of these, and I got them from Myrtle Beach, but I'm not really sure what this one is doing because it's really struggling to drag in. This one is just I just threw some random stuff together, and this is called blood leaf, whatever, I can't remember the name of this coleus. This is some Monarda or bee balm. I don't remember the name of that either. I just chose it because I like the color of the leaves, and some of them are coming in. I had to clean it up because these were clearance plants, so I had to clean it up. These are some latte super petunias. I'm waiting for them to fill in. And I got some silver falls, and then like I said, I have some creeping Jenny that actually grew and filled in from last year. I didn't even know it would last, and I need to put some more over here, but I'm just waiting for it to all fill in. It'll be beautiful in a while. Maybe give it about a month or so, it'll be looking great. This ligustrum is doing way better, And I don't know if I want to get any more of these. I like the color on it, but the way it grows is weird, and it struggled coming up this winter. It's supposed to be a zone 6, but I think it's kind of borderline for Cincinnati, Ohio. So anyway, these are Supertonias. I think it's jazzberry on these. Do I have a thing? Yeah, that's a Supertonia Vista jazzberry. And where's the tag for the purple? I don't know. I think those are just petunias on the purple ones, regular petunias. But anyway, I can't wait till the log fields in. And I have limelights are the very sparse shrubs, and the bobos are the thicker ones here along this. And then this is another limelight that was a clearance plant that's struggling really, really bad. These limelights here, the limelight prime, these were both in one pot, and I just separated them. They struggled a bit, but they're still hanging on, so they seem to be doing a little better. They struggled more when it was super hot, but they're doing good. And right now, I don't want to spend too much time because I'm getting hot and I'm a little tired. But anyway, just wanted to show some things I'm doing out here and trying to clean up. I had a lot of stuff to do, and I took some sedums here and took my old fountain that stopped working, and I just kind of plopped them in there. They'll fill in this summer, and I think I'm gonna just pile a bunch of rocks around this area here and just keep the sedums in there. Of course, you see the weeds is just growing up like crazy. I gotta come out, yank all them up. I got this little temporary bootleg little walkway, because when you stepped off of my deck, once we put the steps on, it was just straight incline, which would have landed you right in your face. So I said, let me just chop it down, put some of these old papers out, and I just put them down to make a straight, flat walkway. But later on, this is probably gonna be a sidewalk, just poured cement sidewalk. And this is my little banana island here with my elephant ears, my Japanese bloodgrass, and my Musa Baju banana trees. And I still gotta clean this up, get some more mulch in here. And I'm just working on some of these things this summer. So it looks a little ratty, but eventually it's gonna be super beautiful. I got my hibiscus I planted last year. It's coming up pretty good. And then I've got some Spanish lavender here. Spanish lavender. I had to clean those up. They were a hot mess. I have 5 of those. Rest of this is the lovely weeds that I had to clean them up. But I do have a type of evergreen tree back there. One of those odd shaped ones that just kind of shape funny. I need to dig it out and move it. And that's my peppermint reedgrass. I love it, but I don't want it there. And it's really hard to dig it out. My pampas grass, I love it, but again, I gotta clean up this whole bed. It needs to be de-weeded, it needs to be mulched, and it needs to be amended, because this is super duper thick clay, and I want to plant and garden in it, but with vegetables, but I gotta clean it up a lot. And I'm doing most of the stuff myself in this work. And I've shown on another video my shade garden. I still have to finish getting the plants out of the pots and get some more out here, because they were all in pots for actually a few years. And since we cleared all this out, I finally got them back here. So I gotta finish putting stuff in, and I'm gonna just throw some random seeds of plants that like the shade and let it all fill in back here. But finally I have a shade garden, and I'm glad. And I have, oh, I'm so excited. I ordered back this winter from a friend and got some hibiscus, and all of them are coming up. Please don't ask me what they are, because I know what they are, but I have to go look at the tags, but I don't know which ones are which. I just know all 3 of them are coming up, and I am super duper excited. And there's 1. There is 2. And there is 3, and I am so overjoyed. This is my pot like the other one. I just threw some stuff in there, some coleus, some that blood leaf plant. I took a clipping out for one of my dapper willows, and sometimes I'll just cut them and I'll stick them in some dirt and see if they live. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. But I do have some successfully propagated dapper willows, and I'm gonna keep letting them grow until I figure out where they're going. I have some latte supertunias in here with some silver files, and that's gonna be so pretty when it grows in with that Tropicana original in there in the middle. I love it. And this is my Pinky Winky and another Pinky Winky. And I am in the process of edging this area so that I can mulch it. I got to get rid of the grass on the garden side, clean it up, drop some more manure. I'm just gonna pile it right on top of all of this mulch. This is free mulch from my city township, so I'm gonna just cover all of this with manure and maybe later get some mulch. But right now, I'm trying to slowly clean this up. I had some trees I planted. They're doing pretty good. These are my green giants. Doing really good. I'm so proud of my plants. And right now, I'm gonna close this because it's getting hot and I'm ready to get something else to drink. And I appreciate your views and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.